Welcome, Dimitriso Komninos, to WJZ9. And where's Marty? Dimitri, thanks for hosting us.
Thanks for having me.
We are Dimitri's Olive Oil. We are in Timonium, just off of Aylesbury Road. And the reason we're here is twofold, but right off the bat, K2 and I, since Where's Marty began, when WJZ at 9 began, we've covered 3 olive oil stories. We're surrounded by thousands of gallons of olive oil here.
Yes, sir. Yep. Right from our family's farms in Greece. We pick it, press it, and import it ourselves. There's no middleman.
But you and I were talking before we went on the air, not counting Pompeian, which is a worldwide juggernaut in olive oil, but based in Baltimore, and they hosted K2 and I, and you, our audience, about 2 years ago. You figured there are 5 companies doing olive oil.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, we're actually celebrating 20 years in business doing this, so we're the first Greek olive oil company to import into Maryland. But now a lot of people are importing olive oil from all over Europe, actually, and just selling it at local places.
But you go into grocery stores. Name a grocery store, they have olive bars now. Shout out Di Pasquale's. I was down in Canton a couple Saturdays ago. They've got an olive bar as long as this area.
Yeah.
Is this new or just now finally getting a spot? I mean, look at this.
I mean, we set the bar high for olive bars because we make it weekly and daily here with fresh olives from our farm.
But is there that much demand? Is it always been there, or is it just now happening?
No, it's always been there, but before it was not as like specialty. So now it's more specialty.
Why do you think that is?
Because people are starting to understand what real olives taste like. They want real good charcuterie boards and real food on their boards. Mm-hmm. They don't want just, something out of a can. You know what I mean?
I mean, how many different infusions? We only have 30 seconds here. How many different infusions do you all do here?
Yeah, so we have a fully licensed commercial kitchen, and we make about 12 different flavors of our olive oil.
That is wild.
Yeah, pure olive oil right from our farm, and then we incorporate those infusions into our olive bar. That's what sets us apart, so the flavors pop.
Got it. But this is a. I mean, look. Hang on. I got to grab the prop, and then we got to wrap up. Yeah, I was going to say when I was a kid, this was the only olive oil. But the fact of the matter is, to my way of thinking, 10 years ago, this was the only olive oil. All right, coming up next half hour, we'll talk more about what I think is a Baltimore trend leading the way: olive oil. Dimitri,
yes,
thanks so
much.
Thanks so much for hosting us.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and throw it back to TV Hill Studio A. Welcome back. Dimitriso Komninos with me right now. They're going to make me do a shot of olive oil. Everybody in here, there's a lot of folks on the other side of the camera, including K2. Why did you do a shot of olive oil in the morning?
A shot a day keeps the doc away.
Oh, that was original.
I like it.
But everybody, you did it.
Yes, I did.
That's right.
So they pour one out and they're looking at me like, come on, man.
No, I mean.
By the end, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. How many different varieties of olives are there worldwide?
Worldwide, there's hundreds. Here we have about 30, yeah.
I'm telling you, there's this olive culture. I said it last half hour, I said it again, which is one of the reasons why we're here. You've got 30 alone.
Yes, sir.
Out of Greece.
Yes, sir.
Incredible. A couple questions, little rapid-fire questions. What is the shelf life of olive oil?
So we can only speak about our olive oil. We guarantee it for 2 years after you open it, as long as it's kept in a cool, dry place away from heat and sunlight.
So generally speaking, you would figure a year to 2 years.
Exactly, yeah, for best flavor. Yep.
Okay, another question. We grow great grapes in this area, great wines. Bordy, shout out Bordy.
Absolutely.
The Virginia wineries. Why don't we grow olives? Because aren't they in the same family?
No, not really. Olive is considered a fruit. And
what is a grape?
Well, a grape is, I guess it's a fruit too, but it's, makes wine. You know what I mean? This is for a food, I'm saying. Olives are best grown in the climate of the Mediterranean. We're 20 kilometers south of Sparta and 20 kilometers north of the Mediterranean coast, and the soil we have there is specific to these olives.
Kind of like soil is specific to wine.
Correct.
So that's why all the great olive oils here, there, and everywhere come from Greece.
Also, frost is a really bad thing for olives, and they would freeze here.
Got it. I understand completely. DimitriOliveOil.com. If you're wondering where we are, there's a retail storefront here. We're off Aylesbury Road in Timonium. If you know where Baltimore Tea and Coffee and Jeppy Nuts are, we're right next to them.
That's right.
You want to give a shout out to your kids?
I would love to give a shout out to Penelope and Theodora, my 2 beautiful daughters. Yep.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to my daughter and son, Savannah and Jake, because after I do this first thing in the morning, you may never see me again. Oh, really?
Pure, unfiltered, robust, hits you right in the back of your throat.
That's an understatement, bro. We'll be back right
Little
after.
olive oil, Marty.
We'll be back.